First time shooting the AR, so we'll see how it goes. Let's see how it did. Okay, grouping was tight. Looked to be about 5 inches low from 20 yards. So made a little bit of an adjustment. We'll see what happens. Okay, we're still a little low. We'll make a quick adjustment, make another round. Okay, it took a few adjustments, but last 5 groupings was within 3 inches of one another, one dead center of the bullseye. We'll show you how it goes. Those are the last ones in the clip. Let's show you what it looks like. All right, so on the target, this is your first grouping right here. Pretty much dead center. Wasn't bad at all, first 5 shots. Second 5 was in this area right here. Third 5, we went a little too high. We were up in this area up in here. Brought it down and made an adjustment. And there's the last 7. One almost dead center of the bullseye. Had to make no left and right or wind adjustments at all. The red sight's doing great. So far, so good. All right, back loaded, target repaired. We're gonna go for 10 shots, see how close we get to center on 10 shots. The last 5, we're gonna be quick pull, see how well we can stay together. Let's see how we did. All right, coming up to the target. Target was clean at the beginning. Looks like we got one right in the red. And pretty tight grouping on most of them. I got one little stray up here. One over here a little bit wide. But all of them within 3 inches except for 2. All of them on the target. So not too bad first time out. And there we go. That is the target. That's 30 rounds through the target. I don't see anything outside the farthest line. The last 5 were quick shot, quick fire. I think the red sight's pretty close, guys. Okay, we're moving to the Judge. Hornady Critical Defense 410. We're going to be shooting from about the same distance as we were the 223. We'll be shooting at about 20-25 yards. Try to stay within the realm of the gun if possible. I might have to move a little closer. Going to be using the right target for pistols today. So the right target's clean. We'll see what happens from there. All right, I had a feeling it might be, wasn't sure. But from that distance, the spread is pretty wide. Most of the shots are on the paper. There's quite a few of the larger 45s that are spread out pretty wide on the wood. So for a close-in defense, we're going to have to move up a little bit on the target and just see how well it does. I'll switch over to 45 long Colt on the gun after this round. All right, that was much better. As you'll see on the target, from 5 yards, it tightened up considerably, and for only 5 shot, I would hate to be on the receiving end of that. So for home defense, close range, looks like to me it definitely would do the job. No issues there. Okay, 45 long Colt from 25 yards, 5 shot. So let's see. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't see the 5th one. Not sure where that one went. It's kind of got me worried actually, because with a tight grouping like that, you wouldn't expect it. But I did get one in the took out the left side, the right side of the red. So so far so good. If I can get my grips a little bit better on this gun, probably can do better. I was talking about that 4 shots into the target. I told you that sounded kind of weird to me. Long story short, is we have a dead bullet. We do have a hammer strike, although it didn't strike it all the way. So it appears that the primer on this bullet was shot in too deep, and the hammer strike wasn't enough to fire the bullet. So bad cartridges can be had. There you go. All right, another round of 45 long Colt. Hopefully won't have any bad bullets this time. We'll see what happens. I'll try to tighten up on that pattern a little bit. The pattern is a little wide for my taking, but it takes a minute to get used to the gun. So we'll see what happens. I am doing a hammer pull on each fire to try to control my pull. So I'm going to continue to do that until I get used to the gun. We got 05 that time, so let's see what happens. So far so good. I'm a little wide every time. Looks like I'm pulling to the right a little bit with this gun, even with a hammer pull. I did have one from the previous shooting that was on the red. Most of them are in a decent grouping, but I got really wide down here to the right. I saw the dirt fly up pretty quick, so I knew I was low. So you have to keep working, get used to the gun.